Personally, I think William Ruto is losing more and more towards Ibrahim Traore.
Oh no!
President Ibrahim Traore, the president of Africa. King Ibrahim Traore, the king of Africa. One love, one Africa, one currency, one army, one country, one passport, one president, one king.
The country of Kenya is painting the country with pictures of Ibrahim Traore. This is scaring President William Ruto. When you get a country that does not value its own leader, there's a problem. Now, a country like Kenya needs to print t-shirts with face of William Ruto. A country that loves his president or that loves the leader needs to print pictures of that leader on public transport. We have seen the public transport printing pictures of musicians, Jamaican flags, because they love Jamaica so much. Reggae artists, we have seen like Dube. Bob Marley has been so much famous. Like Dube has been so much famous. And local musicians, we have seen them on these public transports and even people wearing these t-shirts. Right now, it is very rare to find a Kenyan wearing a t-shirt with a picture of William Ruto. Not rare. You cannot. Show me one. I give you 1,000 shillings. Show me one Kenyan wearing a t-shirt with the face of William Ruto. Not only in communities that William Ruto is not coming from, but even in William Ruto backyard. Even in the hometown of William Ruto. No one wants to associate himself with William Ruto. No one wants to associate himself with the president of Kenya. Now, Ibrahim Traore is getting more popular and more popular in Kenya, and this is scaring President William Ruto. This worries a lot, or if it does not worry Ruto, it have to, because the youths, what they did during Gen Z protest, they were fueled by themselves. They came online, they said no to this bill, and they went to the street. Now, there is an example where a youth or youths in Burkina Faso, they fueled themselves and they got a leader from themselves. Now, we have leaders who are youths in Kenya. If Kenyans decide to think like that, if the youths of Kenya decide to think like that, that will worry President William Ruto. And I don't want Kenya to go that way. We don't want Kenya to go that way, because what has happened to Burkina Faso, and they got a good leader like Ibrahim Traore, it's not that it can happen to each and every country. We can vote well, democratic. As far as I know, there is no democracy, but if we can vote well and we get a good leader. But this is giving William Ruto sleepless night. Seeing people in the streets, seeing vehicles in the street, being written the name of Ibrahim Traore, drawn the name of other country president. This worries a lot. And let me tell you, if when you write something against, or even this topic that I'm giving, it's, I just fear, because I don't know if it will hit negatively to them or positively. Because right now, when you talk something negative against the government, you can be taken away, abducted. Now, if this continues, I see they will forbid people to wear t-shirts or buses to be printed the head of Ibrahim Traore. Because I see this one is deeper. It's very rare. When you go to Tanzania, you find Tanzanians, they are praising mama, praising Samia Suluhu Hassan. But it's very rare to find a guy in Uganda wearing a t-shirt of Yoweri Museveni. Yeah. Very rare to find someone wearing a t-shirt of William Ruto or printing on his bus, just unless, we are being forced to put these the pictures of president in our shops, that by force, by fire. But if it was not by force, it was by choice, I think people could not have these President Ruto pictures on their houses or their place of shop. Now, the question is, how did William Ruto came to lose this war? Number 2, how did Ibrahim Traore became so much popular in Kenya or in African countries? Which one do we start with? Let me start with, how did William Ruto lose, or how did William Ruto become unpopular or less loved to the people of Kenya? Number 1, corruption. William Ruto have had corruption cases even before he became the president of Kenya. When you talk about the grabbing of lands, when you talk about the Kimarel Dams money, when you talk about the money meant for NHIF and everything, William Ruto was in the midst of it. Even if every day he says it is just political, political things, which we don't know. He's not in court. So we are saying, okay, let's put corruption aside. Now, the people surrounding William Ruto are more corrupted. William Ruto friends who are now holding public offices, they are more corrupted. Now, he is taking people or allies or friends of him, but these friends, they does not have this merit to be leaders. The friends William Ruto is taking, they have failed. Some of them fail in their communities as a member of parliament. People could not choose them because they have not done anything. Some of them failed. They failed. But William Ruto has taken them and put them near him. Now, sometimes we say, the problem is not you, Mr. President. The problem is the people who are surrounding the president of Kenya. Most of them, they are corrupt. Most of them, they just talk anyhowly. They just vomit words without knowing which or where they will stop. That is one of the reasons Ruto is losing. Number 1, corruption. Number 2, surrounded with the people who are corrupted. Number 3 is fake promises. When Ruto was campaigning his presidential campaign, he gave promises after promises, like 50 promises and more. And he said these statements, this state, when I put this Bible down, I will make Kenya better. Now it's more than 2 years. Nothing visualized or nothing has been seen. On the other hand, people knows that, or they claim or they know Ibrahim Traore under 2 years is delivering. And this is making William Ruto so unpopular in his own country. They call him a rural boy and is giving Ibrahim Traore more love. We have a number of issues that has made William Ruto lose on his own rural area or backyard or country. Number 4 is the current issue of abduction. This has cleared everything. Now, even those parents, the millennials and others who were in support of Ruto saying that this Gen Z, they need to come down. Right now, they are against this, what's happening. William Ruto needs to handle the issues, the country issues, with a lot of care. The abduction has caused a lot of damage to the name of William Ruto. Number 5, and which was supposed to be number 1, is his entitlement or his involvement with the foreigners. Many call him a puppet to the whites. His actions of taking Kenyan police to Haiti cleared everything. People are calling him, he is a puppet, because he is in support of everything that the whites want. He's working for the whites. That's how it is being seen. William Ruto has lost on that. And that is making him unpopular to the youths. Maybe older people. Now, how did Ibrahim Traore become so much popular in Kenya or in Africa at large? Number one, anti-colonization. His urge to stop neo-colonialism, anti-imperialist. His urge or his rhetoric actions of saying no to the foreign countries like France. He wants the sovereignty of the country. And the youths are buying this agenda. The youths, every youth don't want to go the way of our ancestors. We fear slavery. We don't want to experience slavery. We read on history and we don't want something like that. And that's why when we find a leader who wants the sovereignty of the country, we support. Number two, everyone thinks and knows that Ibrahim Traore is so close to the people. Whenever you see clips, Ibrahim Traore walking in the street, shaking hands with the locals and the people of Burkina Faso, they see this leader is very near to our heart. That's number two. He doesn't come with the big cars showing off the streets. He walks as a soldier in the street. They love him for that. And he has gained a lot of love from Africans because of that. Number three is because he's youth. At just 35, 36 years old, we think or people know that Ibrahim Traore is shaping Africa. It is shaping Burkina Faso. And with this, he has gained a lot of support, more so from the youth. Africa population is full of youths. And this is why we or youths are circulating the videos and pictures of Ibrahim Traore across the internet. And it's shutting down. Now the leaders, the corrupt leaders, the puppets, they are trembling. They are in fear. Ibrahim Traore is fighting against corruption. He has been evident standing and saying no to corruption and claiming that each and every corrupt leader will face the consequences. This is giving him upper hand. And that's why we see him being drawn on pictures or drawn on public vehicles, etc., etc. Now, I have my brother called Stephen Bingi who have released a song of Ibrahim Traore, the King Ibrahim Traore. Ras Bingi, not Stephen. A brother called Ras Bingi have released a song of Ibrahim Traore, and he is not in Africa, if I'm not wrong, not in Kenya or Burkina Faso. And this shows a lot of love to Ibrahim Traore. Now, William Ruto need to worry because of this. It is evident that you have lost in your backyard. It's evident that your country, they value another leader more than you. You need to sit down, go back to the drawing board, see where you went wrong, see why people, they are loving Ibrahim Traore more than me, and yet I am their president. And you will come up with the answers. William Ruto is a very clever person. William Ruto is the most educated leader we have. If William Ruto could be like Ibrahim Traore, this guy could change the nation because he knows very well what transpired. He knows very well what to change. The first day or when William Ruto went to the first, he went to this panel where he was talking, I don't know, summit, which summit, he said we thought he was against the imperialists and the whites. Little do we know that things could change. Now, William Ruto is losing to Ibrahim Traore because of these images you're seeing here. What do you think on the comment section? Tell me what you think. Until next episode, peace be with you.